I am back with some more Assassin's Creed Origins. We're on episode 39 of the Let's Play series, and continuing kind of close after the last episode. It's not been too long since I last recorded, and yeah, I haven't exactly had like a break or anything, or gone back and did random Let's Plays. But I'm hoping that I've kind of gone back and done something. So I'm kind of hoping to keep up like the daily videos in a way, but it's like a flip of the coin. But last episode we were doing more of the like backtracking quests, because like we've skipped a load of the campaign mission, well the story missions, because we were getting really ahead. So we've done a lot of this region already. I think we got down here and then we stopped. So maybe we just go and do some camps and stuff and work our way around, because there's a few quests down here. This is where we're probably targeting to do. 'Cause yeah, there's quite a bit down here. I don't think a whole lot else really, but we'll do some. But yeah, it's good to be back. I know I repeat myself a lot, but yeah, it's always good to be back. I've just recorded the Banner Lords that'll be up at the end of this week, I'd say. Well, we got this episode of Assassin's Creed, one more Assassin's Creed and 2 State Decay before we get back into Banner Lord. So I think it's about a week on and off, give or take. But yeah, Banner Lord's been good. We've been getting back into the war with Valandia, and yeah, we've just been dominating. Like I think it's episode 24 that's coming up, 23 or 24. We proper like go after Valandia, like we proper take a big chunk of the land. It's really good.
Whoa.
It's a fucking camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all my main Let's Plays are going pretty well right now. I'm getting really engaged with them. Like, Banner Lord has been really good because it's something I can play after work. I keep be tempted to do recordings on this and stuff, but I feel like I like doing State Decay and Assassin's Creed back to back. So like I do one video and then do the one right after. I kind of like doing, like, that's the thing, like my State Decay and Banner Lord, wow, State Decay and this are kind of well, Assassin's Creed and State Decay are kind of recorded back to back in like 2 parts almost each when it comes into each rotation. They're fucking shit. Hey. It's always kicking off down here. Well, you can't go too far without bumping into some crap. But bear in mind, I'm a bit tired. Like, it's proper bullshit this week at work. I've got a Sunday off today.
Whoa.
But they've kind of pushed me to do 7 days of work, which I know is just bullshit. I'm definitely doing too much at my place. I even need to book some holiday soon and just like get away from the place, 'cause that's the thing. Like, I thought lately I've been like in a bit of a mood, but I don't think it, because I never get in a mood usually. I'd like, or down, but I think it's just me being burnt out. I haven't been able to switch off and just do stuff I like to do for a while. Like I've had days off where I've gone out and done stuff. Like I said before, like I've been doing the toy collectors fair and stuff, and that's been great. Like a day here and there to just go out and do and try and get into something I actually enjoy. It's nice, but it's just annoying because you have one day like that where it's really good, and then the next you're back to fucking pretty much slave labor, innit? It's just, it's horrible.
Out of the way! Clear the way!
It is what it is, though. I don't mind, like, there's worse like, my job, there's worse places to work, I think, but, like, if I'm ever in trouble or struggling to work, I think there is a bit of help there, like if I'm doing 7 days this week, and then another week I'm struggling to do or work. Hang on, that woman. The bandits killed all them civilians.
That's not good. Now. Whoa. Hey! Distract the enemy! I will push on. Stay behind me, Gideon. Whoa. The Arcondas is down. Damn you! Shit.
Come on, get out. But like, I'm doing a lot of favors for them, so if I ever need the help or the time away, they should fucking give it me, really. And if they don't, I fucking leave. Simple as that. 'Cause right now, like, that place that I've been to, like, it's gave me my confidence back enough to actually go and find someone else. Oh, like, these guys are high level. These guys are tough. And what level am I? Wow. I don't know where I've gone wrong then, because, like, is there like a DLC? Oh, these are all in this region. Maybe I should just do the main storyline, get my XP up a bit, because I feel like I'm missing a load of stuff. I would try and do this camp.
Whoa.
I'm not able to kill that guy. Maybe to kill that one, but to do the whole camp, I've got to kill both the captains, so I'm kind of stuck with that camp.
Whoa.
Maybe do more questing then, because if them quests are my level anyway, it might be worth doing. So I'll get the XP from them, won't I? But realistically, I want to get this rotation finished today, hopefully. I might just try and record this Assassin's Creed, and then I can try and do State of Decay afterward, maybe in the week. Because that's the thing, State of Decay.
Keep the net safe. Distract the enemy. I will push on.
State of Decay is good enough for me to do after work. I'd say State of Decay and Bannerlord are the sort of games you can play after work. Even though I like to do them back to back.
Distract the enemy. Together. I will.
Maybe let's see what's in these towns. So we can get. You can get some stuff from here.
Help! Got trouble here.
Halt! Stay there!
I should not be seen in this area.
That's it. Die.
Wow. Now the swinger on the sword goes back, like round the back. You can actually hit targets from behind. Yeah, you got something. Oh wow, look. You don't usually see these, like there have always been cutscenes before. Kinda cool. Can't climb up. Would be kind of disrespectful, but all of them are. They're like solid. Nothing's moving these. Kind of nice. That's the thing, like. I don't know why people could say like Origins is like lifeless and stuff. It's pretty. It's not filled with like. Honestly, I'd say it's on par with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 feels more alive because you can talk to every NPC and be aggressive to them or be nice to them. Like you've got that interaction with them, whereas this you kind of don't. Wow, there's kites here. But it's like, there's people going around doing fishing, hunting, like with that parade just then, like there's stuff going on, and it's up to you to find it. Like the only downside to Assassin's Creed, these RPGs, is the question marking, and there's not a whole lot of. I'd say Ghost Recon Wildlands did it really good, where it was like. You were just dumped into this world and you could take on targets and do anything you want in that world in any direction, any way you want. Like, the only downside to Wildlands was like, it was legit, like all the same thing all across the map anyway, so it was like that was just the same stuff going on.
Guards here are vigilant.
And you don't necessarily have like quests like this. Like this is a bit more handcrafted than Wildlands. But Wildlands is like, it didn't feel like you had to go like with this. I've been following the path of the levels, where in Wildlands you'd be able to just go to any region at any time you wanted, really. I think different regions you'd have like people with higher grade weapons and stuff, a bit more of a tougher fight, but or like bigger bases and things, but it was all down to you really. Like realistically in Wildlands you were set the same skill set way as you began as the way you ended off.
Give me a hand. Simple.
But for me, like this is still pretty alive. Like there's farms and like it ain't like you're exactly doing any of it or like being a part of it. It ain't like you can buy your own house and stuff. I think a lot of people think that sort of stuff is like a living world, but I think like this is pretty good. Like the only thing that would be nice is if like the dialogue, the NPCs was different. Maybe if they had like different accents, I don't know how that would work, but like, I don't know. If it was different that way throughout the whole game, that'd be kind of nice, but oh look, people just dashing around. Like a lot of people that would play Origins would just walk past this and not really pay attention to it. It's why the what's it mode? The discovery mode is so cool, where like the developers went back and was like, actually this is a history game, like you can come and learn some stuff in this if you wanted to. Like a lot, I bet, I don't know what the numbers would be for people to actually use the discovery tour, but I bet it's pretty low, sadly. I can't imagine a lot of people actually sitting down and looking at the discovery tour when you could have this. I don't know. I think the tour is free, if I'm not wrong. I think that is free because I think schools are able to use it and stuff. But I don't know.
We need to clean this place up and get it running again. Don't worry. I won't let them close down this kitchen.
Henut?
Yes?
Hotefres sent me. I am here to help. And I have your daughter's doll.
Great. I was awaiting word from my man. Thank you. Come, eat and we can talk.
Oh, I love my new doll, Bayek. I will name her Iset, and she will be the protector of all Fayum.
Ever since Hotefres got a hold of that ledger, Fayum has been on edge. Soldiers with torches patrol every night, and this alms kitchen was practically razed to the ground. They have left Shadia and me alone at least. Hotefres has made sure of that.
Where is the ledger now?
I instructed our most loyal servant to hide it in our villa. They can search the place as many times as they want. They will never find it.
Can you take me there?
I have been summoned to the lighthouse for another of their routine investigations.
That may not be safe. The Ptolemaic authorities seem to be working with the crocodile.
It happens every few days. Don't worry. They wouldn't dare touch someone in an official position. Shadia, show Bayek the way to our home.
Come on, Uncle Bayek. You can see my house from that roof. Follow me. You are not afraid of heights, are you?
Hey, lead on, little one. I will follow.
did you learn to climb like that? That looks like fun. I come up here a lot. Everything looks so beautiful. The people should be happy, but they are not.
Don't worry. Your mother and father will look after them. Where is your house?
On the hill there. See it?
Yes. And soldiers. Thank you, Shadia. You should go back to your mother now. It might get dangerous.
Nothing bad will ever happen to me. Iset can fight, you know. She will protect me. La la la.
You bastard, don't move.
They will attack on sight here.
Did we find the ledger?
Not yet, but it won't be long. The captain is upstairs questioning the servant.
Stupid Egyptians like us. Henut is a marked woman. Loyalty to her will get them killed.
No, down, in the window. This is just mass murder right now. Fish, father could come home. I miss him. I want.
Gods. Shadia wrote this. She has the ledger. And I sent her back to her mother. I have to find Henut before the soldiers get to her. Oh, Shadia. What have you done, little one? You cannot play games with the crocodile.
Two people. I'll do. But that wasn't a camp or anything, was it? No. It's nice in a way that they tried to add some built-up areas people say it's not... Like, the game is a lot open areas, but there's some parkour, and it's not perfect. It's a little bit in it.
Have you seen Henut? Is she here?
The soldiers just came and took her to the lighthouse. Young Shadia too. Henut argued with them, but they would not listen. Something is wrong, isn't it? This has never happened before.
Get word to Hotefres. Hurry! Damn all this! Henut and Shadia are at the lighthouse. I need to get there now! Neck! Neck!
Our home is now a place where there are Greek-only stalls. This naked Iadis will not...
Oh, this is cool. Wish there was some music playing while I was running across here. See, like, this area is pretty well built for, like, just running around. Same with Alexandria and that was pretty good to run around in. I think, Mirage is going to be good. I hope it is. I know it was just going to be a DLC originally, but hopefully they put a bit more extra thought into it.
What have we done? God,
This place is heavily guarded.
You there! Stop!
Hey, what? After him!
Ah! Ah! That was close.
damn. You're not a pretty sight. Or smell for that matter.
Shadia. Shadia.
That's not actually... Oh, wow. Fucking bastards. The fact they're willing to kill kids. No, I know they killed Bayek's son, but that kind of was an accident. But like, this is deliberate.
It is over. The crocodile has won. The ledger lost. My daughter. My Shadia. He has taken everything from us.
He will pay for this. And all those who serve him.
None of that will bring Shadia back.
No. But at least you'll have the comfort of revenge. We both will.
I hope so. I will do anything I can to help you, brother.
Has Henut been able to tell you anything?
Only that there were other men with the soldiers. Large, imposing warriors. One red-haired.
Bandits? Soldiers?
I believe they were gladiators. From the arena in Crocodilopolis. It seems this monster uses fighters to do his bidding.
I will find this monster, friend. He will die.
You never kill kids. It was horrible. So we go Crocodilopolis. Guess we can go do that. It seems like we're going to be heading towards like the gladiator fights and stuff. Well, we'll do these quests around here though before we see what happens next. But so what's it? Is this Crocodile? No, Crocodilopolis. I wouldn't be surprised if it's down there, but no idea. I am tired, guys. Not gonna lie. The only thing is that happened quite quickly then. For them to kill and do all that is quite a lot.
This is blasphemy. Who did this? Hey, why are you burning the dead? Don't you fear the gods? Their souls will be forever cursed.
I'm to do it, but I have no choice in this. The gods themselves have afflicted us with a pestilence. The dead must be burned to save the living.
What pestilence? Is there a plague?
Truly, I don't know. Elders have begun falling sick. Children have died clutching their bellies in agony as their parents watch on, lifeless in their beds.
This would be cruel, even for the angriest of gods.
No one cares about us. Any help would be appreciated. In the Fayum, the poor aren't worth spit.
Right position gerecht.
The Abes never. Hij hernieuwt.
have a look about. Oh, you're following.
My children, your hunger is known. Turn to Sobek for your nourishment.
Another dead farmer whose family will now lose their land. They used to eat at the arms kitchen in the market.
There are no signs of a plague.
But soldiers began harassing them. Greek merchants said they were bad for business.
There are no signs of a plague on the body. These bowls are filthy. What have the villagers been eating? They must have the food stored somewhere. I should have a look around.
Sobek has provided a way. Though the food is humble, it gives life. Eat with thanksgiving, and trust in He who is pointed of teeth.
These urns contain strong seasonings. This food is rancid. It smells like shit. It is completely unfit for eating. This gruel is not fit for rats, let alone people. The strong spices are not for taste. They are disguising the rot. I need to talk with whoever made it.
The Lord of Waters may take our souls, but we will all rejoice in the field of reeds. The splashing one, who came from the great goddess.
Tell me about the food you eat. Where does it come from?
A merchant makes it for the poor here. It's not much, but at least it's something. We're thankful. You're welcome to try some.
By the gods, no. I do not know how you stomach it. I need to talk to the merchant. Where can I find him?
His house is to the south of the town market. I can take you.
Let's visit this merchant of yours. I will follow you.
May Sobek reward you for helping.
I've passed many prosperous farms. People here seem to be doing well. Why are there so many poor?
Ah, yes. Those are Greek farms. The Greeks pay lower taxes, so they prosper. Meanwhile, the Egyptian farmers are slowly forced from their lands.
What happens to the land when the farmers leave?
Once the owners die, by law the land is freed. If it's good land, the Greeks take it. If not, the desert takes it. Either way, Egyptians are left to starve. Many end up in the slums.
We're innocent. Right decision, gerecht.
Commander.
I have been keeping an eye out for games that I could play after Assassin's Creed's current map rotation. And I know that there's a lot of people talking about Hogwarts Legacy. And I would definitely be up for that, but I've not watched the Harry Potter films to really get into it. I think I would get into Harry Potter, because, well, Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, that's what got me into Lord of the Rings.
Look better fed than the poor.
But yeah, I could consider that, but like £60 for a game that
not all Egyptians
I'm not
seem
really
to be equal.
connected to right now.
Some are just more equal than others.
Definitely looks cool though.
This is awful.
Looks interesting.
No wonder people are falling sick.
Who would do this?
It is time we met this poisonous merchant.
Give him a taste of his own cooking.
How may I help you? This is my home. Are you lost?
You can explain to me why you have been poisoning the poor. My guess is so you can take their land. It is easier if they are dead.
You're referring to the trouble in the slums? Whatever you've heard, I assure you, you misunderstand. I do what I can to help.
I have seen your kitchen, merchant. I know what you are doing. And I will see that you are brought to justice.
Oh, I see. Well, that changes things. Now, you're trespassing, and I have the right to protect myself. Men!
Oh, you guys are just fucked up.
If you were reasonable, I wouldn't have to do this. We could have worked this out.
This merchant of death was murderingly poor for their land. His love of money was their real sickness. Fayum won't miss him. The dead can rest. There will be no more burning.
3,000 XP, that's good. Just to leave that. I might try and do... Well, let's check out these question marks. I could go and do that, to be fair. But yeah, I would like to do... I think that would be a kind of cool game to play, like Hogwarts Legacy, but it's just like... I'm very much out of the loop with Harry Potter. I wouldn't be like... It definitely looks like a fan-oriented game. Which is really cool. It's like... what's it called? Shadow of Mordor and stuff. It's like that sort of... If you're a fan of like Lord of the Rings or something, you'd play Shadow of War, or... if you're a fan of Harry Potter, I can imagine you're fucking loving this game. I think if there's any game I would like to play would be what's it called? I might do that because it's here. Elden Ring, that's it. I would like to play that at some point. I think that would be kind of cool, but that's like... Elden Ring is very... I suppose that Elden Ring would be a good game to play if I got bored of Bannerlord, I guess. The last episode I was talking about how I think I might alternate Bannerlord with Grounded, if anything, but I don't know. That's one thing, I haven't really looked at my looting. A lot of stuff is just simply the gems. Have I got... Good to get that. The hidden blade upgraded. Maybe have a look at the ambush. So it is this way. Happy days. Might be good to do that. The only thing is that my region thing. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to go there yet. You know me, I want to just focus on one region before I move on. Maybe let's go around there and do the camp. Yeah, let's leave that. We'll do it at some point. I know it's stupid because it's right there, but... kind of cool that they make the cells go a bit translucent. It's not like, otherwise it would just be blocking the whole screen. And it's only when you stop you actually goes back to normal. What are you doing?
I must be careful now.
I'll come back and read that later. So I kind of... He's having a piss. But he's fucking tough. Good, that was good. I like that. Oh wow, level 3? Wow. There's a Toro up here. It's on the wrong side though. Side. Oh come on, it's just out of range. Why would you do that? Now let me show you all that. I'll forget about that later. Well, as long as it's in the recording. Take 200. Would be kind of nice if they added stuff across.
Hey, what?
Ah!
Not have
I almost went so well. We'll wrap up in a bit. Maybe go check out that one question mark. The next episode we'll probably do some more questing. That DLC weapon, the Final Fantasy weapons are actually still powerful. I was kind of worried they'd probably be out of date by now, but they're actually still pretty solid. Not bad at all. Right, I can upgrade these now. But, do I leave it? That's the question. I could do range damage, which I do use my bow a lot, to be fair. Melee damage, that should be pretty good. That only goes up by... That's pretty good. I do use my bow a lot lately. Oh wow, look at that. Look at Bayek pimping. Like, he's walking past families that are starving to death and he's like got gauntlets made of gold. He's fucking pimping. Alright, yeah, let's check out that last question mark and then we'll do the quest next episode. I might have a break, I might go and have a bath and freshen up a bit because I've kind of... It's been a busy morning. I woke up and I went shopping straight away and then I just had some food and then I ain't really had a wash or anything or freshen up, so I'm a bit mellow. So like maybe if I have a bath I'll have enough energy to finish off the shower and finish off the last 3 videos, I reckon.
Which are in Egypt, while we go hungry. The poor are attacked by the rich. Why is this happening? This is our home. Egypt belongs to us. Prosperity for all, they say. Well, prosperity for all? There is no grain. They have burned our farms and driven us out. Where will we get our food? We know what Greek prosperity means. Famine in Egypt. Prosperity for all, they say. Well, where is it? Where are the benefits? The peace of mind? It is all with the Greeks. It is not for Egyptians. The new laws...
not this way.
Greeks grow fatter and richer in Egypt, while we go hungry. The poor are taxed more than the rich. Why is this happening? This is our home.
Why?
I'm going to shut you.
Fucking ruined their day, didn't I? It is, oh shit, okay, murder, let's just leave. Maybe we shouldn't live it. Let's let the Greeks just stay around this murderous place. Nothing changes though. So you can't go in the window there. It's kind of nice, you could break the wall and go around. Like, the thing is that they probably would hear you. If that guy's sleeping, surely he would hear you. Hey, doggo. Can I pet the dog? No? You can pet the cats, because cats are better. There's some of my weapons, like some of the blue stuff, like bows are pretty weak right now. And I ain't really use the daggers. Yeah, it's alright. Ah, that's the berserker. Throw this poison dart. Enemies caught in Oh, that's kind of good. Your damage is increased by an additional 50%. That's really good. I'm doing that. That's probably like that's the annoying thing. It takes such a long time to get skill points in Assassin's Creed Origins. Like it's really like you've got ways to get skill points, like the tombs and all that stuff, but like they're instant ways to get it. But like you've got to wait to level up, and the worst thing is each of these tree things. It's not like one per point. It's like this one's 2, and then you get to this point, and it's 3. That's like 5 levels to just unlock these 2. Like realistically, it'd be nice if they just were 1 each. It'd feel like you're progressing, like you know that each level you're gonna get another unlock. That's what it would feel like. And I feel like the only thing is when I played Odyssey recently, it wasn't exactly. When I played Odyssey, it wasn't exactly a brand new game, so I can't remember what it was like. A fresh character, like building up and unlocking through the game that way. But when I was doing, when you're in the end game stages, like. When you're upgrading these, it's just 1 per thing. So when you get to the end stage, if you want your master skill, that's essentially just 1 level per boost. So when in Odyssey, when you were maxed out, it was kind of rewarding because you knew that, hang on, if I push to this next quest, I'll get another skill point to make my guy, Cassandra even better. Whereas this, it's definitely a grind in the abilities, and a lot of the abilities are kind of pointless. Like a lot of the abilities you should probably have already, and like 50% more damage. Why is that there? That should be back here, I'd say. Well, that was only 1, weren't it? That wasn't too bad anyway. But like these, like that's 2 whole levels to just be able to loot someone when you assassinate them. And in a way, that's something that I would say isn't really an ability, really. I'd say that's more of a... it takes away. It's kind of like when I upgraded in Odyssey to when I killed someone, their body would go invisible. That kind of took away a lot from the game when I did that. In Odyssey, I didn't like that skill, and the thing is, the one thing with skills is once you unlock them, you can't really unlock them. Like you can't really switch them off if you don't like them. You're kind of stuck with them. I hated that. Like I hate that in games like Saints Row the Third. Like you'd be able to unlock dual wielding, or you'd unlock the weapons to be so powerful, or you'd have upgrades. Like you'd have unlimited ammo for an upgrade, which is kind of fun for a bit, but then it takes away from the combat, like the difficulty of the combat, because you're not gonna be switching out your weapons. You're gonna be sticking with the one weapon you like. And there's a case in Saints Row the Third where your weapons get so powerful. Like for me, the zombie island in Saints Row the Third. I always liked the idea of going back with basic weapons and not be really powerful, and just try and survive on the island as long as I could. But like when you get to a certain point in the game, you've probably spent a lot of money on the upgrades, and you can't de-upgrade your weapons, and you're going for a zombie island with powerful. It kind of just takes away from it, like the choice of customization. Like these abilities, if you wanted to, you should be able to turn them off. I think. Like Like, even though, like, most of them, yeah, you just keep on anyway, but, like, I don't know, maybe you want to make things difficult where you would want to, like, you're in the end game of the end stages of the game, and you want to turn things off to make it harder, like that one. Regenerate health in combat, like, that's kind of powerful. You might want to turn that off if you've activated it. But then a lot of skills I feel like you should have anyway, like the double assassination. That should be way early in the game, I'd say, because like, that's such a classic Assassin's Creed trait. And especially when you don't have dual assassinations, that's like really annoying to me. But yeah, I love Origins anyway. Like, there's like one of my necks in any game is, like, there's so many games that do it where, like, they give you these abilities, but you might try an ability out and not like it, and for some reason games, they just want you to, once you upgrade something, they think, oh, that's the best upgrade ever, you're never going to want to remove that. But, like, realistically, each play is different. Like, if anything, I would more than likely upgrade something just to have that unlock, and then turn it off if I didn't like it. It's kind of like in it's like State of Decay. Like, if you don't want Plague Territory on, like this new system or the new Infestations update when it comes out, say you didn't want these new features and you wanted the old school experience, you should have a choice to turn it on and off. I know it's very complicated to add a system to be able to just switch it on, but to try and figure a way to give that choice to people would mean a lot to people, I think. Because I keep wondering, like, I'd love to go back to like a basic core build of State of Decay 2. Like, when I first played it with, like, the bare bones shit, like, the game wasn't as good then. Like, the game is a lot better, it's got a lot more stuff going for it now. But for someone who started off with, like, the basic experience, sometimes you want to go back to that experience. Like, new players, they wouldn't know what the old game's like. But for me, like, I know what the old State of Decay 2's like, and I would love to try it now and then and switch things on and off and go for a more basic, classic State of Decay experience over a new one. But then that would then stuff, but could be more open. It's changing. It's not like, how long do you want nighttime? You might want just, you don't want to deal with it. Like, sure, it's not or anything. The basic core thing Undead Labs makes is canon. But, like, say choose your own apocalypse, you should be able to just choose what you want. It's why I love the sandbox mode for Bannerlord. It's gave me because my first impressions videos of Bannerlord were in the campaign, and it was very like, I was kind of just new to the game anyway, but when I went into the sandbox mode, I can somewhat create what I wanted in a way, like my own, like the guy and the soldier I wanted pretty easily. Now, I know there's some knockbacks and downs and pros and cons to sandbox to the campaign, but overall, like, sandbox really allowed me to get into the position I wanted to be in. Hence why so many episodes have been on the sandbox so far. But yeah, I do wish there was a bit more choice in games with abilities and upgrades and skill points, and I think Origins could be better where, like, I think Odyssey had it as well, where, like, you get to a certain point and it takes like 2 or 3 skill points to unlock one. And I get it, they want you to like work for it, but like a lot of the time, like, you're spending 3 levels, technically 3 ability points on a skill point. You're probably not going to use that much. The most value, the best upgrades in the game are the gear. Like, this stuff actually feels worth upgrading and getting done, whereas this stuff, this is extra. Like, so I suppose, like, the ability points, like you get them when you get them, but it does feel like it would be a lot more satisfying if they were all just priced as one skill point. Because then it would be like, you know that each level you're going to get at least one of them unlocked. And then more than likely by the end of the game, you would have everything done. And I don't know, I think that would be way cooler. But yeah, it's one of them really. But yeah, I'm going to leave Origins here for today. And not tomorrow, but the day after will be State of Decay. And then not the day after that, but the day after that will be back with Origins. And it'll be more or less me continuing right where I left off, I think. And we'll do some more of the quest around here. And perhaps try and figure out where the crocodiles went to. It sounded like we were going towards the gladiator boss fights, which I remember, when you get into the gladiator fights in this game, they can get pretty hard. They're pretty tricky. So that'll be interesting. But I'll probably try and just focus on the open world bit for next episode, because honestly, I don't know whether I'm too bothered about. I'd have to have the energy for the gladiator fights, I think. As well, the gladiator fights in Odyssey were easy, but in this, these are very handcrafted, and like each boss fight you get are very unique. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like we are cracking on with Origins. Like it'd be very strange if it takes. I think it will take probably 80 episodes to complete this game. I think because we're about to hit 40 episodes, we're probably just halfway with the story. You've got all the extra stuff, so I'd say another 40 episodes. I reckon DLCs for the game. I want to take my time with that, and really I want to do what I've been doing, like question mark and take my time and explore everything, because my original ever playthrough of Origins, I never did that. And it's the same with Odyssey. Like when I did the playthrough of Odyssey, we really try hard to just go everywhere and do every question mark. I know a lot of it's pointless and it's a lot of the same stuff, but I want to prove that you can just, like, this is a game that, like, if there was only one game you could ever have, you would have a lot of fun with Origins or Odyssey. If you're in that sort of game and into Assassin's Creed and stuff, like Origins and Odyssey, if there was only one game you could have, you would get a lot of money worth out of it. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like, sure, it's not as crazy in the story as, say, the Ezio trilogy or Black Flag, where, like, they're very much handcrafted for the story. Whereas this, it's kind of balancing a story with the open world. Like, they do put a lot more effort into the open world, I'd say. Which is, I don't know. I think if you ain't got the same sort of team that's doing the world as the game story, you can tell the differences in games. Whereas, like, you look at the Ezio trilogy, it feels like everyone was on the same page with, like, trying to make the game work with the story. Whereas this, it's like you've got the questing team, the main story quest team, the open world team, the DLC team, the gear team. Like, there's like separate fucking departments for each part of the game, and then it's like that in The Witcher 3. I feel like sometimes where, like, there's different elements to the game, and a lot of the time it feels like sometimes it's not very connected. Like when Geralt's walking about, I feel like it's very different to the way the open world looks. I know it's really weird, but like Geralt moves in such a erratic, quick way. Whereas everything else, like the NPCs, the world, like when Geralt jumps over something, it looks weird. It's not like this when, like, you lunge over a wall or jump over a wall or climb up a wall or something. Like, Bayek is designed to traverse this world, whereas I think like The Witcher or something, it's kind of two separate things in a way. It's like Geralt was designed on a computer without props involved, and then you have the open world. Like you don't see Geralt like lunging over a wall, like smoothly as much as Assassin's Creed does. I know Assassin's Creed's had like 10 games perfected, but definitely seems very different. But yeah, it's always a good time though. I've been a bit of a rant there at the end, but yeah. We'll continue on with Origins relatively soon anyway. It'll be episode 40 for the next one, so I'll probably maybe try and make it an extra long one. Like today's been an hour and 20 minutes, and that's because of me rambling on the last 10-15 minutes or so. So maybe next episode I could try and do 2 hours maybe. Make it a bigger one maybe, just to get some more extra stuff done. But like I said, I might go and have a little bit of a rest and a break and come back and record the next episode. And then ideally, there should be State Decay, not tomorrow but the day after. And I'll record them, the next 2 State Decay coming up back to back. But they'll upload in breakup, so it'll be alternating between State Decay, Assassin's Creed and State Decay for the next few days, and then we'll be back in Bannerlord. I know like it's really confusing the way I explain what's coming up, but like really I need to just write things down how it's going to be. I might try and figure a way to put it on my YouTube, like a community post or something, so people can see like how it will work. Like the only thing is I won't say like, I can't say like, oh Monday you're going to get this, Tuesday. It's very uneven. But yeah, it's one of them, like stuff will come up when they come up, and if people watch them, they watch them. Like if I had my way I would just upload them all in one go, but it's just like then I would be like, there would be months without nothing, I guess. But I think it's good like me being ahead, and there's drip fed content over hopefully every day if I do the random let's plays, but every other day at least is like the channel's not dead, or like there's still something going up and let's plays happening, and it gives me time to have ideas for future let's plays too. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving Origins, State Decay, Bannerlord, and anything else I play too. It's all cool building up this channel and seeing what happens, and I would like to think, and I need to probably try and think about ways to improve it even more. Maybe think about trying to get a new laptop so I can perhaps try and do some edited video, not like the let's play streamy sort of vibes where I can just talk for an hour. Like it's more or less good for me than anything else. But if anything, we'll continue on this ramble in the next one. You watch the next episode, I'll be quiet as nothing. But yeah. But yes, Assassin's Creed back soon, and yeah, I'll leave it here for today. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.